Just click a subscription button, follow it, and leave the notification button on because I'm here to bring all the location tips that are cheap, you know, because where we are coming from, we have a problem of value of our currencies. If you're anywhere, even South Africa, even because that's one of the strongest African economy. So all of us we have currency value problem. So it brings our location into some questions because if you look at the money in your own naira that you need to use to relocate, it will be so to blow your, your pockets off. So if you are trying to relocate and you are on a budget, this is where we're coming. My dear, please let me just switch on my I think my voice is not loud enough, but I have a very, very loud voice. And sometimes people say they cannot hear me. I don't know why. Okay, it's a quick video today. No money, no wahala. Today, some of the school, UK government, in order to stop people that don't have enough budget to come into UK, last week, UK sent a mail to schools that they are discussing or deliberating on anybody coming in to pay half of the fees. It's not possible. They cannot even get 5% or even 2% of the people they get from Africa. It's not possible, and I will tell you why. Half of the money, like some of the school fees are £15,000, £16,000. That makes the half of it £8,000. I don't know. I don't want to tell you how much is £8,000 in my own naira. I don't know what it is in cedis. I don't know what it is in rand or Kenya shillings. You know, I don't know what it is, but in my own naira, I just don't want to just press it in calculator by yourself and tell me how much it is. So it's not possible. So many people will not be coming to UK. That's obvious truth. If that thing work with all these restrictions they have put in place, the last government, put in place, it will not work. What will work is for them to leave it the way it was, because people can pay £2,000 and come into UK. Then you start working to pay the fees off. You understand what I mean? Then probably you finish working, you get, for people that did tech, it's easy for them to get jobs now because you know what is happening everywhere. People wants to augment and people wants to automate. Factories are digitalizing. So tech, we need more tech people over here. If you're coming here, just make sure that your course is geared towards tech. Then you are sure that you will have a secure job. Let me just go to the topic of today. No money, no wahala. There's an European country in this abroad. It's a candidate to European Union, not fully European Union. They could have been if there's no war in Ukraine, because war started and European Union governments discarded all the application from countries that wants to join EU. The last one that they did was the admitting Bulgaria into Schengen community. That is it. So this country I'm going to discuss today is a member country. Let me even tell you something that you that might be of your own interest. Have you seen a place where school fees is $1,000? Like European countries, school fees is $1,000. $1,000 is around 1.6 million. Okay, I don't know whether you know that if you do tech training, you can pay no more than $60 to apply and come over here. I don't know whether you people know that. I know many of you might not like tech, but tech is not all about mathematics. There are many courses in tech that doesn't have, it doesn't have to do with mathematics and physics, because that's what people asked me yesterday. I did consultation. The guy was asking me whether mathematics, that he's a lawyer and he doesn't know this mathematics. He doesn't want to get involved in it because where he is at the moment, at the age of 51, is not something that he would like to do. I said no. In our next training, when you finish that course in our next training, then tell me whether It's about mathematics. So that's where we kept it. But he will be going with Schengen visa. But let me just tell you, if you don't want to apply for Schengen visa, you want, because one thing with Schengen visa is that when you still get there, you need to start conversion. I will talk about that tomorrow morning. Because Schengen visa, you need conversion. Many people, every day I sit here, I tell you people the truth. You people don't listen. And when you go inside that country, you start having problems, you start calling me. Once you come over here, my charges goes to hard currency because you will not pay me Naira. The people I take Naira from are people from Nigeria. If I know that you are here, because all the things I'm saying is in this, my channel, everything I want, all the secrets, I'm saying it, I don't get views because I'm telling you the truth. I don't have this camera to put here and, come here and be telling you, do a video that is very, give editor to edit it. There's no filter. There's no filter to what I tell you here. There's no filter. I tell you how it is. I've been here long enough to know. You understand? So when I tell you the truth, before you come, Schengen visa has a problem. Because after planning back home, you come here with it. If you want to stay permanent, you still have to plan. Because you have to do switching. Tomorrow I will talk about that. But let's not move over it. Let's talk about this country. I'm talking about Slovenia. I don't know whether many of you, you've heard about Slovenia. An average room rental or self-contained in Slovenia is $200 or $300 if you go into the inner city that you want to live posh. Your pocket will be, the money out of your pocket will be increasing. But if not, there's a way to start this thing without spending a lot of money. There's a way you can start without coming. You need to, because what I do tell people, when you are fighting people, fighting them from outside is difficult. You understand? Because you don't know how they were prepared where they are. But if you come inside, it's much easier. I do tell people, don't wait till when you get £5,000 to pay deposits to come to UK. You can't get that money. Because when I ask you what is your salary, you say 80,000. So how do you think that you will save up to 12 million? Except when you have a rich person that will say, okay, I will sponsor you. Let me forward this money to your account. Let's build your POF. But as it be, Nigeria is a developing country. 90% live below abject poverty. But you people think you have money. You don't. You don't have money. One single serious medical situation will wipe everything you have. Because this is why it is a developing country. You don't have the infrastructure to take care of anything. We spent close to 70 million, going to 80 million at the moment, taking somebody to India for transplant. That's what I came out from. So you don't. One serious Bengay something will wipe your money out. Like you have a serious, or your child has a serious problem, medical problem, that you want to sweat it out to get the best care, health care. It will wipe your money out. That is why you are below the abject poverty. Now, because if you don't have that money, you start do something where you are at the moment. What do I mean by that? I have 3 million. Let me plan with that 3 million. Don't expect. Do you know why I say don't expect anything from anybody? I will tell you here. I've been in this business now for going to 3 years. This is my 3rd year in this business. I've done close to, before I finish September, I would have done 1,000 applications, successful ones. But let me tell you, people that have problems, most, and people that at the middle of it will stop. Our processes will stop. Even when they have paid the deposit, they will say they want the deposit back. Are the people that have people that sponsor them. You know why? Somebody will promise you money. It should be a promise. And the person might promise you that money. I'm not supporting the people that promise you or your family members, but I'm telling you the reality. Let's face it. The person will promise you, maybe your elder brother, and something will happen in his business. Maybe you have paid school fees or deposits. We are still now going to get the visa. If when I have somebody that have gotten the visa, we defer the admission. There are two. I have two people with deferred admission sometime last year. And the person now come back and call you that the business didn't work out. Are you going to do what? And maybe you have 3 weeks to start going. 3 weeks is not enough time to run around to raise money, except your network is tight. When I mean network, you are in the midst of people that, people that have that money. That's where it is will be easy. But if you are from a middle class family from there back home, it will be difficult, my dear, because the most people you will know cannot even raise 1 million on a week. When I say this thing, people think I talk too much, but that's reality. That's what I see. So don't hope on anybody. Don't hope. The person that you hope are your parents. Your parents are those that will say, I will sell this. And they will, they will mean it. Your parents, if not your parents, don't use anybody promises and plan abroad location. It's a mere promise. It's not legally binding. So start from where you are at the moment. Start. You have 3 million, you can move to Europe. You have 4 million, you can move to Europe. You have 5 million, you can move to Europe. By yourself. You plan it, you execute it by yourself without anybody input. Don't wait for this big money. My uncle promised me. Somebody this morning, I had consultation with this girl. I was telling her you have a very good result. Let us focus on scholarship. Go and start applying for scholarship. If you are the one that wrote these exams and came out with 2-1, you can easily get scholarship in Canada, even in this UK. Go through scholarship. She said no, that she trusted. This is the sister's husband that she was hoping. I said, okay, go. Let me just cut off. It's by, when this thing I started having by 5 a.m. That's our starting time. We finish around 7. You understand? So I asked her, go and tell the man the money. We immediately mentioned the money is required. The conversion rate is the cocoa. Stop telling people how much it is in the hard currency. Tell them the equivalent of Naira. So the school he wants to go is Queen Mary. The deposit of that course is 4.8 pounds. So how much is that? Almost 9 to 10 million. When he mentioned it to the man said, no, he cannot afford it. No, you don't have to plan something with another person's pocket, because the person will give you promise. Promise is not legally binding. My niece was telling me something yesterday. It's about money, asking me money. I don't have it, but I know that I'm expecting somebody. I just told her I don't have it, but let's look at it this way. I will know what I will do. So I don't want to give you a promise so that you don't come and say, I promise I should do it. It's not legally binding. Stop hoping that. Let's move. This country, accommodation, 5 months accommodation, because I like you to plan 5 months, because, it's a country. Slovenia now made the English language mandatory since 2014. English is mandatory in all their school. Is one of the compulsory subjects they have to take in year 12. So now all the millennials can transact in English. Gen Z can transact in English. Gen Alpha can speak English. That's the way it is now. So it's not a country that, because you're coming from an official English speaking country, that you have a problem. Let us minus that language problem, because that's the problem I'm having with the people we send to Austria now. We have many people in Austria at the moment. So language is the barrier to move over to the main thing. They are still in minimal income jobs. but they have to pass the language and all that. So most of them, they cannot do the work 60 hours in a week and do school and go to a language school. So it's difficult. I spoke to a man. You know, when I tell you people age, when I talk about age, you people think Europe is where you come and lie about your body go tell you, say you are not young. He is, you know, at 53, he went with carpentry something something. The country, because I just don't want to, because now he's suffering. He said that he's cold and the work, his body is. I pitied him yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't come here. I was supposed, it's because of him that I didn't come here. Because I have to rally around other people that came from us that went there to go and visit him. He said his body is doing somehow. It's like he's sick. And he cannot cook for himself. So I read about one Ngozi. You people know Ngozi that went there. She's a young girl. Then she's doing the language. Because if you watch Ngozi's progress and this man progress, they are world apart. But because she's young, she's 26. If you want her to start 14 hours, her body will carry it. She's at that age, her body can do anything. But this man cannot stand 10 hours. After 10 hours, he will be like he's dying. You understand? And he's doing hard labor work in cold. So I when I tell you people the truth, you don't listen to me. You want where they will polish it for you. You will come here and you will collapse one day at work. No, go to these countries that are cheap. You know why? If you earn $1,000 there or whatever equivalent to 1,000 euro, you can comfortably pay for your accommodation, send even 500 euro back home, which is 1 million naira a month to pay for your children's fees. And again, put food on your table till you find your way to the best country of your choice. You understand? So stop going to where you will go in a fast-paced countries. It doesn't go well with age. All of you are here. Every day, somebody will buy at work. Do you know why they buy at work? There are stresses age cannot carry. You can never lie about your age in this Europe. You can lie in paper, but when it starts, physical work starts, you will know that you're not young because cold day. And you are coming out from a tropical area. So with the combination of cold and stress, your body will shake. So please look into a slow-paced country. Look into those ones. Those ones, all the infrastructures you will see in UK are there. And even better because they manage the population. All the things that you will get here are there. Europe is Europe everywhere. Although Germany is the powerhouse of Europe, UK is the 5th world economy, France is the 8th world economy. So I know that you want these rich countries. Luxembourg is the richest country on earth. I know you want all these countries, you understand? You want to come where the money is. But due to your budget, my dear, start small. Go to where it's slow pace. The country is not van. You understand? Because your age, the budget you have is so small, and you don't want to stress your body because you came out of Europe to look for greener pastures. You will die here, and the world will move on. That's pure truth. I will give you an example with myself. When I was in university, I can go to work in the night, work 12 hours, care work. Oh. My own type of care work is different. It was different. Because my own was so strong. It's mental health, psychiatry. I will go down and chase people up and down, do escalation, de-escalation. Then I will come to class and sit in the class. Like you will take your shower from work, you carry your backpack, they go class. This is somebody that I've done 12-hour shift. Oh. I will go and come back home. do assignments, because here with the type assignment, we not get business center. Back home, you get business center where you go give the work. You go and give them the work, they will do it. You relax. You will type everything by yourself. You will read it, type it by yourself. After that, the next job they wait for me. I could go to work because I did all this thing, my body didn't shake. Because I came here before mid-20s. My body didn't shake. My body was taking it in because I was young. But now, can I do that job? I would die after 1 week. I'm not old, but I will not stress myself to that limit. I will die. That is, in fact, it's signing like suicide mission. That's why people want. You can see the guy that died in Newcastle. He's not that old. He's 39. He's young. By age, this thing now, he's still young, but his body gave way because he was doing work in Sainsbury. Sainsbury is freezing there in a cold room. This guy is coming from tropical weather. You put him in a cold room in Europe, what do you expect? So, guys, start thinking about yourself. I know you want to come and make all the euros here, Yeah, it's good to come and make money. I have talked about language. I've talked about work. It's a slow-paced country. Slovenia is a slow-paced country. Work is slow. It's not fast like here. It's not fast. It's a slow-paced country, so your body will relax due to your age. You will not, the weather will not affect you much because you're not pushing yourself harder than you should. So work is good. Then let me talk about the school. The school fees for international students are from $1,000 to $7,000. That's the highest. There is three instrumental plan government gave for international students. So now, if you go get one that the school fees is $1,000, so what do you think? It's about 1.4 million that you have paid all the school fees. If you get some courses that are like the tech courses are costly, like from $3,000, but you're gonna pay that instrumental. So 1.5 million, you pay the deposit, then you get your flight tickets. I don't know, they don't have, I think you have to go to Paris if you're going to Slovenia, or you go to Spain or Germany. So if you have the passports, you are allowed, because they are EU candidates, not entirely in EU, but they are candidates. If you Google them with EU now, you will see what Google will take. They have made the application. So you are allowed transit if you are going to Slovenia from Africa. So now, I don't know the minimum wage, but I think as a student, you are limited to work on certain hours. I think their own is 25 hours or 30 hours, I don't know. But like I said, it's slow-paced. Anybody that don't have money and older, if you are even 50 years, is where you can manage your body, manage your life till when you stabilize. After 5 years, you are entitled to permanent resident permits. After 1 year, you are entitled to citizenship. So take that citizenship, start coming to EU. It will be easy for you then. Nobody will come and force you to work these hours before you do. It is easy to come over then, because you have free EU migration. Anywhere in EU, even the Luxembourg, you can go there and start living. There will be no any pressure. People will not force you to come in through this and through that. No, please, let's start thinking of slow-paced countries in EU. Let us, because you don't have to borrow money when you're coming to Europe. I hope you know. You don't have to go and get loan. But if you must get loan, make sure you have a plan in mind to repay it. And you're not going through a fast-paced country. Whenever we talk about fast-paced country, we are not talking about job, we are talking about the expenses. because one thing about UK is accommodation. If you didn't plan it well and you see yourself in London without any support, an average room in London, central London, is 600 to 700. And I don't mean a self-con. I mean shared apartment. There's a difference. You will not get anything below 700 or 800 pounds. So press it in your calculator. Times it with 2,000. That's 1.4 million a month. Imagine you've not gotten work for 3 months. You see where we are coming from. That's almost 4 million, 4.2 million. So who's going to pay that for you? That's why when we say, if you don't have someone already here and you are struggling to move abroad with your age, you have to do another planning. You understand? You have to use your brain and plan it. So when you are in a fast-paced country with everything double, triple, because accommodation here is tripled to compare to Slovenia. You get? So once it's tripled and is a fast-paced now, you have to walk to meet up. Because you can't even come back home for them to send you accommodation rent. And again, you can't stop school because school needs to mark your attendance. So you understand? Because most people now, they will disappear from school. They will start going to work to make up the bills. And as you are paying rent, though, remember it is installment that you came with. You've not finished paying school fees. So you are saving for school fees as well. It's not easy. Oh. So don't come here once you are 40, 45, 50. Your body will not carry it. If you're following Facebook, more than 10 men, women and men, have died at work in this UK. Nigerians that came here. We've not finished talking about Nurse Diolu. Then we are talking of this Anthony in Sainsbury Newscastle. So you see what I mean? So it's fast-paced here. You need to be doing it. Your body, you can't say you're not doing it. And don't tell me you have friends here. I know you know what I mean. Your friends will not carry your bills because they have not even finished carrying their own. That's the truth. So I don't want to hear that. If I have a friend, can I come? That's what of you will book this thing. You will come telling me about a friend. When I ask you, do you know where he works? You don't know. So when you want to plan this Europe, my dear, let us plan it with your budget. My main aim of this video today is that concentrate on your budget. Stop thinking about what people will give you. Stop thinking about how you will make it to repay. So come with your own budget. That's the sure way not to put pressure on your body because you're old. Your body will not cannot carry the hard work as a person. Your body is weak, my dear. Let's stop lying. So, guys, I've talked about language, I've talked about work, I've talked about school, I've talked about the fees. If you have any question, if you want to join here, you can join. So you ask me your question, I'm concluding it. Then I'll pick questions here. Okay, Fidelis wants a good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. Please, if you're joining me and if you've not subscribed, please can you subscribe? And can you give us a thumbs up? Let me pick some questions that some people are asking. Golden said I'm late. Golden, what did you miss? I don't think you missed anything. I'm talking, let me just conclude it. Let me give you a summary of what I've discussed today. I talked about Slovenia today. I talked about the routes that you can use to migrate, and come to Slovenia. I talked about the school fees. I talked about the language. I talked about the settling. So that's what I've talked about today. So let me give you a quick recap. Slovenia, the Millennium, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha are the generations that started English as a compulsory language. So this means that you will not really have much problem in language. That's number one. Number two is that the school fees is from $1,000 to $7,000. That's the highest, whether you're doing medicine, engineering, or this thing. So if you are on a budget, I advise you pick a course that is cheaper, like courses that are £1,200 dollar, $1,300. So you can now pay that, use that to make application for your visa. So the school is cheap, extremely cheap. Are they in European Union? They are candidates of European Union before the Ukrainian war started. Okay, number 3, can you come here and work? With study visa, you can work. What I don't know is the minimum wage, but I will find out. I will tell you in the next video tomorrow morning. So my videos now will be in the morning or in the afternoon, no longer in the night, because because we need to, whenever we come here and finish our video, we need to go to Telegram group to discuss it further. If you've not joined the Telegram group, is it the first comment here? You click that in and come there. In this my channel, I don't have any filter. What I mean is that I will not cream words to make it look so good. So you will not do what you need to do. I will not be political about my content. There's no filter. I will tell you what it is, the truth. If you want to take the truth, then honesty is my best policy. I will tell you the way it is. I will not have filter to edit and say it's nice so that it will make you comfortable. No, it will not make you comfortable. If I was looking for comfort when I was doing PTDF scholarship, I will not be here. Yes, I will not be here. So I don't like people telling me good words that will make me comfortable and to still prevent me from achieving something. I will tell you how it is. Yes, honesty is best policy here. So number 4 on what we discuss here is this. If you are if you are not young, I don't want to, because we all have the age, we say, the age brackets that our generation will think that are young or old. If you think that your body is not all that, strong, or your age, I would say as from 40 upwards, you want a country that's, slow paced in everything. That's where you need to come, because it will help you settle down. You will buy off that age 5 years and you get your passport. When you get your passport, then you can go to all the countries, almost 180 countries that are on free travel with Slovenian passport. That is it. I will look at, you don't understand my topic. Okay, good. My topic is that I'm talking about Slovenia. I'm talking about the budget is one of the least budget. In fact, it's even cheaper to go to Slovenia than to go to South Africa. Yes, you see, and Slovenia is an European country. That's my topic. With no money is good. There's a place in Europe that you can come if you don't have a fat budget. Fidelis Ngosa, environmental and work. Yes, I've talked it. It's slow paced here in Slovenia. There in Slovenia, not in Slovenia. It's slow paced. No matter your age and all that, you can work and earn your money, and the money will be okay to pay all your bills and your rent and even send small thing home. It's a very, very cheap country. Miriam Chinkere. Yes, there are we have Austria, Spain, USA, and Germany. They have a work sponsorship, free visa work sponsorship. And again, it has to do with age. So remember that if it's not age, you can go there in the school, this thing, advanced development course like this man that is 51 went. So the advanced means you're going there to learn and come back. But most people that go there, they have plans because of their age. So they maneuver that age point to go there with development, research and development in their career choice, and when they get there, they will start. But sometimes it's not easy like that to switch when you're already there because of your age. They are strict on age. A younger age carries more points. If you're below like 18 to 31, it has a fantastic point. Miriam Chinkere, we don't do agents here. Excuse me, let me just repeat something. There's nothing like visa agents. Anybody that is saying they are visa agent is a scammer. Nobody gives agent. The only place that is authorized to give visa is embassy of that country. So it's not something that you go to somebody's office and apply. They say they are visa agent. You know, you people, that's where you people will go and they will scam you and they will come here and be saying they are scammers. We are not. There's nothing like anybody calling yourself visa agent is a thief. You cannot be visa agents. Embassies don't give anybody certificate or what are they calling it? Legal backup to become a visa agent. It's like a guy in this YouTube calling himself a USA visa agent. And again, took almost that 3 people's money. How can one person, you don't know where is the United States of American Embassy in Nigeria? If you don't know, come, I will show you their address. You go there and make your inquiries. What you need to do is to get someone, maybe it's the people you're calling visa agent, but they are not. Visa is, nobody gives visa except authorized countries' embassy. Nobody gives visa. Nobody. What they will do for you is what we are teaching you to do. They will collect your money and make the application for you. It's the same thing. If you want the application to be made for you, we can do that, but you don't call us visa agent. Nobody is visa agent. All the countries in the whole world, they have countries where they have their embassies. Their embassies are their agents representing them and issuing the visas. So there's nothing like visa agents. I don't know the person that is visa agents. I don't work with any agents. I show you how to apply, or the schools is what we apply in Womiba Finance. My team is only schools that we apply. Yes. I can apply for schools in Slovenia. That's what we do. But we are not going to give you visa. We are not visa agent. We are not Slovenia embassy. So I am not one. How can I get a visa sponsorship in Slovenia? Yes, you can apply for jobs that has international recruitment opening. Like now, they might say that they are looking for doctors. They don't have the equivalent numbers of the doctors. So you have to go to their website. Another thing I want you people to be doing, because people hate reading. That's what thing I have noticed from Africans. We hate reading things. We like the ones that somebody have read and telling us. All the countries in the whole world, they all have their websites. Let me repeat this again. From US to even North Korea, they have government websites, authorized government websites. That's where you will go and see everything that you need to see. But people don't like reading. I'm so sorry to tell you the truth, especially Nigerians. If I give you now the link to the Slovenian government immigration, this thing, bet me, the person that is asking me will not go and read it. They will wait for you. They will ask you to read it and come and and they will insult you. Madam, you don't want to help me. Tell me what he's saying. I have seen a lot. So I will give you a link to Slovenia immigration website. You go there and read, and you go there and check by yourself. You don't need, if you're a graduate, there are things that you should not ask. There are things you need to be finding out by yourself. PTDF, go and ask anybody that have run it. I run it by myself, no help. I think Gordon, I've answered your question. Oma Ziara. What is the name of the school you are talking about in Slovenia? There are many schools in Slovenia. There are many schools in Slovenia. Okay, guys. Omar said that I need link to the government website. I will send the link in the Telegram group. And if you want to find out anything, then you go to the government website. All the countries, if we do any video now, what I'll be doing is giving you the country's website, because it will stop all these things you people come to, come online to and be asking, you go there, you sit down and read everything, the country, because it's a country website, they update it. Once there's a change, that's where you get easiest this thing. Once there's a change, they go and update it. So you know the changes when anything is like the country that has most immigration changes in this whole world is Canada. Every week they are changing things in their website. Every week they are changing visa every week. If you go to Canada, so is Canada, if you want to go to Canada, you must be reading your Canadian IRCC website. Every day you wake up, you will be reading it because they changes every time. So guys, I'll be calling. I think I've answered all the questions. I need the link, ma. Okay, I promise to read. I will send the link in Telegram, Womiba Telegram platform. Please, if you've not joined, the first comment is the Telegram link. You click the link, you join us there. And I think I've answered all the questions. And if you have any other questions, you can ask me below. And another thing we are planning to do, we are planning to organize, yes, we're going to organize Mexico. But I have certificates I'm printing. I have many things. I have backlog I'm clearing. So I will finish this thing because the certificate wise now I'm doing everything. So I have like 98 of the 98 students to type. I will type the name. I will check whether the name is correct. Then I will forward it. So it is not easy. So I will, God help me. I started on 25th. I will finish that today and send it out. Then I will have a little more time. We can organize group. Why Mexico? Mexico is a country that don't change their immigration rules all the time. Like in 10 years, they have not changed anything. So they have stability. So why Mexico? I will tell you why we are going to discuss about Mexico and tell you why it's the best place you need to go for fast citizenship. If you must need a second citizenship, it must be Mexico. You know why? If you give birth in Mexico today, your child get passport in under a week. Okay? If you give birth, so it's for women, like if you're pregnant, the best place you need to go and get sharp is to find your way to Mexico. So in that our group, we are going to discuss even the movement, how you're going to move from Nigeria, what you have to do. We're going to discuss schools. You can find out, though, Mexico embassy, you can call them and go and find out. You don't need to follow my group. So don't come and tell me that, why are you going to join my group? You don't need to. It's not by force. It's not by force. But don't come and ask me questions. So be going to embassy to ask them. Yes, because this is my full-time job. So I cannot do research and call embassy and do everything. Then I will come and share the information. Then you will not pay me. No, you will pay me 30,000 naira. You will pay me. That's, I think, $15. So I'm not asking for much. So we're going to plan, and I want you to go in group. You know why group is better? Going anywhere in group will help you have family. Although they are not your family, you will have family. Yes. What do I mean by having family? When you go to a place in group, whether you're from Yoruba, whether you're from Ghana, but you go as a group, you have people that you can depend on. Going to a place you don't know somebody and you don't know anybody, it's difficult to settle down. And we are all human beings, anything can happen to you. So like people that went to Barbados, they are doing fine in Barbados. You understand? Because they are 3 girls and they planned it by themselves. And they just came for the training and they got all the information they need. and they went. So this is the kind of things I like to see. Because you form a family, if this one is sick, he has she or he will have a family that will take care of him or her. So this Mexico we are planning is because of the automatic citizenship. Mexico is one of the 4 countries that are still giving citizenship. And why Mexico? Because you have access to all the European countries with that citizenship. If your child has that passport, your child can migrate to European Union and get education because they already have passports that will give them that. So that's the thing I want to make you aware. So we'll have Mexico next week. And I want you people to move in group to Mexico. Schools are not like all that cheap, but it's better you do healthcare course if you're going to Mexico. If you cannot do healthcare course, the best option is tech, but tech is more expensive. But when you have skills, you are better positioned to work as a digital nomad human. So you have options. The only people that don't have options are the people that don't want to work hard. They want me to do everything, and even till they get, no, I will not. You have to do it by yourself, my dear. So guys, next week we are going to plan Mexico. On Monday, I will bring out some directives on that. You go in the group. Our Austrian family, they are happy. We have 3 people in Germany. I think 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I will ask the lady that is planning on this and see how many people she has that have succeeded. We have 2 in Spain, I think. And we have many in UK because UK is where I live, of course. We have many people in UK, but it's expensive to come here. So you can't just run it with budgets. It's quite expensive. So we have about 11 people. And nurses, we need nurses for US. Yes, the program is still on. If you're a nurse or healthcare, there are many things that you can do. And go to places like Sweden and USA. They need healthcare professionals. And even UK, there are still places that are offering COS in UK, but it's quite expensive. But there are still places that are offering in Ireland that are not expensive because they are still using euros, yes. So now I've given you all the information you want. So let me quickly give you the government website so that you can go and start reading things. Go and read. Stop coming and arguing, because sometimes people will argue something that makes me sick. Go to government website and read. Sit down. I know it's big. It's like sometimes 100 pages. Read it. Read it. I don't sleep well because I'm still reading myself. I went to bed yesterday around 2 a.m. to 3. Yes. So I woke up now and I'm still here after church service. So life is not easy for anybody. Life is not easy. We all need to work hard. So go and read government websites. Stop arguing unnecessarily. Go and read government websites. Know what the government is saying. They are the only authority that you need to listen to. Yes, government website is where they sell their country, tell you what you will get when you migrate to their country, tell you how long you will stay to get whatever you want to get in their country, so that you know when somebody is lying to you. All these people you call visa agents, they are lying to you. So that is it. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Our videos will be early in the morning these days or in the afternoon a bit, but never will be in the night, except when we have done in the morning and want to conclude in the night, then we can do it in the night. So guys, because I'm changing a lot of things, you can see I'm starting work. And forget this makeup. Oh, I've got problems I'm dealing with privately. Forget the makeup. Forget makeup and laughter. There are things going on underground, but I have to be strong. So, guys, read when I send you that Slovenia website. Read so that you will not be deceived. Nobody will scam you. When you read, you will be empowered with knowledge. I will keep on telling you this. You need to start reading. Reading. When you see government website, go and read it and stop sounding. Because most time you will tell me that you studied law, and I will be saying something. I will say, did you see it in the website? You said yes. And I will go there, I will say a different thing. I will be so disappointed. I don't know why you people don't like reading. like sit down and read something. Instead of scrolling on your Facebook and you are doing travel on budget, start reading government websites so you will know where you need to be heading to and what you need to be doing. Okay? Everything will be well. There's nothing that you will get that is okay. There's nothing that you will get that will be cheap to get or easy to get that is valuable. No. Anybody that will say that they will hand you over UK citizenship, like they will hand you over, you will not suffer. The person is lying to you. Anybody that is saying that they will hand you over a visa to most European country, that you will not fill application, that you will not go for interview, that you will not go to, my God, most of the things people tell me here, sometimes when I read your profile in LinkedIn, I'll be asking myself some questions because I need to engage, I need to be thinking of how your brain functions. But when you are empowered with the knowledge you have from that country's immigration website, there are things you shouldn't be saying and there are things you shouldn't be expecting. That's the truth. Okay? So guys, let me go and forward the country's website in the distance so that you can read and know what it's saying. If you have any question, you can ask me. That's when you ask me. Not that you will not read it, you will come. If you want to ask me that kind of straight question, you pay for consultation. Okay, Viviane Bubechi TV. Okay, what the people that are chef, I will talk about that tomorrow. That's even the video I want to make. No, tomorrow I'm talking about Mexico. Maybe next tomorrow I will talk about people that are into hospitality. Because people that are into hospitality don't even know they are sought after more than people that are not into hospitality. Because people that are into hospitality, I don't see much of them often. Because people that are into hospitality, you are in high demand. You are one of the career that are being recruited abroad. Although most people go to like they go to places like South Africa to recruit those, but it's not as if that you cannot plan plan your destiny and come to Europe by yourself. You can do it if you have information. So that information is what I will share on Tuesday. So Vivian Ebubechi, on Tuesday, I'm going to share anybody with hospitality. Hospitality is not only about cookers or people that are cooking. There are, rooms attendants, and there are people that are in laundrettes. There are people that are in office section, like hotel management and all that administrative role. Even people in the aesthetics, what are they? My grammar. Aesthetics. You see what they are calling them? The people that do massage, nails, and all that, pedicure. Yeah, they are a section in hospitality because when you go to some big hotels, like 5-star hotels in this Europe and anywhere, apart from the kitchen staff, sous chef and pasta chef and the chef. Apart from those ones, there are aestheticians that are needed to help run the hotels. Because almost all the 5-star hotels must have massage therapists, facials, people that do facials, people that do pedicure, manicure, people that do fat burning and all that. They are all needed in the hotels and all that. So I will talk about that on Tuesday. Not tomorrow. I think I've answered all the questions. I've answered all the questions here. Yeah, I have answered all the questions. So let me go and send you the country's immigration website so you go there and read other things that you need to know by yourself. And if you have any question, you come to the group and ask further questions. Our consultation for 1 hour, it's still 30,000 naira, but we are looking at increase at the moment. And tomorrow I might roll out how we're gonna talk about Mexico. Because if you are a woman and you're still at the age of that age that you are still betting a child, or you are a young couple, you want a place that you will go 2 years, or with even pregnancy, you want a place that you will go quick and give birth to that baby and get something out of that country and come back, then you have to come, let's talk about it. And people that are into tech and all that, we're going to talk about it tomorrow and go from there. So thank you so much for sticking. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And I wish all of you luck and happy Sunday, and enjoy your Sunday. Thank you so much for staying till this time. Bye-bye.